All right. First song I'm going to do for you is called He Don't Love You. He don't love you like I love you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you now like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. Fare thee well, I know you're leaving for the new love that you found. Oh, the handsome guy you've been dating, I got a feeling he's gonna let you down. Because I say now he don't love you like I loved you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you now like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. He uses all the great quotation. He says all the things I wish I could say. Well, he's had so many, I'll rehearse, girl. To him it's just another game. Wait, I want to tell you now. And when the final act is over and you're left standing all alone, when he takes his bows, makes his exit, oh yeah, I'll be there to take you home. Because I say now, he don't love you like I loves you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. He don't love you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Duncan Showroom, and it's the Eugene Smith and Billy Show, number 57.
Isn't it 58?
I think it's an odd number. 57.
Is it 57? Right. 57, okay.
Yes.
I'll go with that.
That's right. You're looking good, young feller.
Feel good?
We were out late last night. You know that, don't you?
I know. Didn't have a senior's nap, and I was out late, and oh my God, I woke up with a...
Tiredness?
Tiredness, because I had to go do my first cardio rehab for my...
Oh, how did that go?
It was good. It was actually quite good. I was only going to do 20 minutes, but I ended up doing a half hour on the machine.
Which machine do you like?
Well, it's one of those ones where you pedal and you use your arms you pedal with your legs to do your lower half, and you go like this with the upper half.
Is that what they call an elliptical machine?
I think so.
I think so. I don't know.
But it was good. So I stayed on it for about a half an hour instead for the first time. I didn't want to hurt myself.
Well, no, you don't want to overdo it. Yeah, which is easy to do, probably.
Yeah, because by the time I got back from Ontario, I had been doing I think 11 sessions once a week, and so I was up to 45 minutes, almost an hour.
You basically been slacking the last 4 months.
Well, it was closed down here.
Well, that's true. It's not your fault.
It was closed down because of COVID. So the swimming pool was closed down, and the exercise room was closed down.
I think, and maybe they did more renovations. Well, there he is. He made it. All right.
He made it. There he is.
We can.
How's it going, brother? It's going good.
He never carries his phone. We're live, though. We're on. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
We'll...
Where do I go? What do I do? Well, you'll be sitting up here, and we'll plug you in, and get you
Good
started.
to see you. No,
No,
I give him a hard
that's
time
okay.
for not carrying his phone.
Well, yeah, because I don't, North, I don't carry my phone with me everywhere I go. Unless I
Just a thing.
really, really have to. And I didn't think I really had to. So. Okay.
Okay. Nice. Well, that's a surprise.
Yes.
Okay. There goes the birthday song for Alex. Too bad, Alex. Sorry. Happy birthday, Mr. Gallagher, one of our guests a few weeks ago.
Yes.
Yes.
With the Shakespeare.
That's right.
So what age is Gallagher?
Gallagher, I don't think I'm supposed to say. He's got one of those youth complexes. I think he's a year
Oh.
younger than I am.
Come on, Alex. Come
61, maybe turning 61.
on. Okay.
He's a pretty youthful 61. Bicycles a lot, you know.
Yeah,
Got to
yeah.
chase around after his 3-year-old son. So
Oh, yeah. That's always good.
skating, baseball, whatever they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
So
keep fit.
yeah. So I like I was saying, I pedaled and kept myself going, and I could feel my heart. Actually, when I finished, I sat there for a few minutes because I felt light.
You did?
Yeah, I
Wow,
could feel my
interesting.
body felt light because
Yeah.
I hadn't done that in a long
Something
time,
about it.
especially with my upper half, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, good one. I think I may try the same if they let everyone in.
Yeah,
No, do
but
they?
you have to pay.
Oh, I don't mind paying. Jim.
Yeah.
I just want to be allowed in.
Oh yeah, they'll let you in. It's
good.
Yeah.
Who we got? Leanie Beanie, where are you, Leanie? Great show, birthday show last night. We came down to Leanie Beanie's birthday extravaganza.
That's right.
Maybe
yeah.
it had a name, did it, Tim? I don't know. Birthday extravaganza. Nice. It was fun. The Hardware Girls were here. We missed Malachi. Did an
Yeah, we
opening
missed
set.
Malachi. Yeah.
And what's her friend's name, Tim? Mark. Mark played. And John Hadfield. Oh, no, hold on.
Mark Hawley.
No, not yet. Sorry.
He's getting
That's
excited
okay. He's
now.
getting excited. Yeah. And Ken Olson. Hi, Uncle Gene from the Big Blue House.
Oh yes.
Yes. And Colleen Finley says, don't get your hair caught in the elliptical. Ooh.
Ooh,
That could
no,
be dangerous,
I
couldn't it?
won't.
Yeah.
And
did you go to the pool and the
no, I
sauna?
didn't. No, I didn't do the pool. I'm not
No.
going to do the pool for a while.
Oh.
I'm going to just use the exercise machines, and then I will. I've got a pass for 3 months.
Good. Yes.
So I will eventually go into the river. They have a thing called.
Oh,
the
that's
river.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll just wait a while, and then I'll eventually go into the pool.
Oh, Leanie Beanie says she's heading down. She's just a little behind, so
What?
she can be me at dinner. What? She's coming down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good. So what are you going to start off with us to do? That's not the right phrase.
To do.
What are you
To do,
doing
to do.
today, Gene? What song?
Well,
You've been pulling out some great older tunes of yours and some old cover tunes, man.
Well, I thought I'd try this song called "Do the Jelly Roll."
Ooh. Interesting.
Well, I know a little place on the west side of town. People get together for a mile around. It's a good thing. The mamas and the papas bring their kids 'cause they've been told when the band strikes up, it rocks and rolls. It's a good thing. Sunday afternoon there'll be a guest singing out the songs that they know best. It's a good thing. The waitress comes by, you tip her real fine. Everybody's having a jump, a good time. It's a good thing. Well, they say one picture's like 1,000 words. I look at you all and I see what they mean. I get this good feeling way down deep inside, yeah. Come on, everybody, if you can, grab yourself yourself a partner. Give yourselves a spare jelly roll. Come on, everybody, do the jelly roll. Jelly roll. Come on, everybody, do the jelly roll. Now, here come Virgil singing some Van. When he's all through doing it, they give him a hand. It's a good thing. He tells everybody, come on back next week. Drinks are on him, it'll be his treat. They go, oh yeah, that's a good thing. The jam band's doing a James Brown hit. Here comes Dancing George, he'll do the splits. It's a good thing. Tony gets up down to sing the blues. Chucky's right behind him, he wants to do 1, 2. It's a good thing. Oh yeah. Well, they say one picture's like 1,000 words. I look at you all and I see what they mean. I get this good feeling way down deep inside, yeah. Come on, everybody, if you can. Grab yourselves a partner, give yourselves a spin jelly roll. Come on, everybody, do the jelly roll. Jelly roll, jelly roll. Come on, everybody, do the jelly roll. Jelly roll, jelly roll. Jelly roll, yeah. Jelly roll. Come on now.
Whoa, right. Do the jelly roll.
Yeah.
What's that a secret phrase for?
Well, a lot of blues tunes, not a lot, but you'll hear the word jelly roll used
Right.
in some blues songs. So I thought I'd write my own tune called Doing the Jelly Roll.
What the heck is it, Gene?
It's just a dance.
Oh, it was a dance, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a dance.
Oh,
I don't know. It's not like the twist where I don't
Right.
know how you do the jelly roll.
Well, maybe out of the 50s or
60s, something
60s,
like that.
somewhere
yeah.
back there.
Yeah.
Those were the days. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so I just thought, I'll write my own song called The Jelly Roll.
Nice.
It's not as bluesy, but it has that kind of feel.
Right.
People can dance to it anyway.
I like it. It's upbeat. It's happy.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, our guest today luckily did make it from Campbell River. He's a native of Vancouver Island, which is always exciting because, a lot of us have migrated east to west, and he migrated the other way. So he's living in Ottawa. And interestingly, hopefully this is still true north, teaching music and songwriting, and the Ottawa coordinator for the Songwriters Association of Canada, which is kind of a cool thing. Still true? Good. Well, welcome, North Easton. We met him. Come on up on stage, young fella. You could use the Fred Astaire stairs there, if you like. Good to see you. It's 3 years. When did we meet you? We were trying to figure out, because Valdi was here 3 weeks ago or something.
Oh, he was.
He was.
He came a whole month early.
He did. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah, 3 years. I think it's been 3 years.
Had to be, yeah, because it certainly
was
wasn't during
before
COVID. Yeah.
Just before, yeah.
Yeah. And you've been back in Ottawa all that time. That's kind of your home
I've
base.
been back and forth. I
Yeah.
travel still across the country. I was
Nice.
able to move 2 of my children out to Vancouver
Oh, wow.
during that period of time. So
Oh, my Lord.
I drove each of them out.
Yeah.
And that's just a magnificent journey in itself.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
also when you're saying goodbye to the kids that have been living with you for so long and you're sort of moving them on to their next phase, it's a magical moment, and
It would be
sad
good.
and happy and
Both.
excited and
Yeah.
scared, and
Yeah.
it's a very emotional thing.
Good bonding as they move into the next phase of life.
Truly. Truly, yeah.
So were they both coming out to school or just to work?
No, both of them. One of them ended up doing school, but primarily for the last 15 years or 14 years, we've been driving across the country with the kids in the van.
Oh, wow.
Touring at the same time and coming to visit folks, visit family and friends. And our intention was, if I'm, being really transparent, was to brainwash them into loving it
to
here.
loving the West
so
Coast.
that they would, plant some roots and go, this is it for us. This is where we're going to live. And it's working. I've got 2 of them converted. We've got 6 kids. So we still have 4 left to get saying, hey, I could live there.
And then you guys can move back.
That's right. Yeah. We're kind of waiting for the youngest to be 18. And then it's like almost, hey, Robbins, it's time to leave the nest. And we're about to go fly ourselves on a cool little trip.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And is your wife musical too? I don't remember that from our first meeting.
It's not her, certainly not her forte or where she sort of started, but we met through music. She came and took lessons from me.
Nice.
And I was completely pro. I'm going to be honest. I was completely pro. She kept trying to cross that line with me, and I was like, no, I'm a teacher.
Sure, it was her.
I'm a teacher.
I'm a teacher here. That's not going to be the case. And But no, it was music that brought us together. And, and it's probably music that keeps us together because there's such an element of emotional love that I personally, and I've seen you as well, love to bring to a stage. And that carries with it something, it's like, I don't know, it's stronger than the biggest hug you could have. And that's what I love about music is it really gets a hold of you.
Nice. Nice.
Good,
well, great to see you.
Good therapy.
It's the best therapy.
Yeah,
in fact, there's been so many times in my life where I felt like, what am I going to do? Like feeling everything's crumbling. And that's normally when a cool song will come out and it's just like, don't worry, we got you. And there's another force in the universe saying, it's all right. You're going to be okay. All you got to do is just make something up, and get that shit out of your head. Pardon the language. I don't know how this works for swearing.
Oh, you can swear.
It's okay.
Well, then here we go.
We've had Louis Lawless.
We had Louis Lawless here, and he swore the whole time.
Love it. Love it. That's great.
He couldn't help himself.
Well, I'm ever more sorry that I didn't bring the Valdi dreadlock wig because I've worn it many times since. You remember they bought
I
one
remember,
and he
man.
had it on
That's a
stage
highlight.
with you guys? Yeah. So I should have put it in the van today. Ah, darn.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah,
We can,
good thoughts, good memories.
we can just do some, virtual effects after.
There you go.
Put it. Totally. Yeah, that's great.
Well, if you were on the fly here, have you got sound in that guitar? Our awesome sound guy and technical do everything, Dr. Ted Cadillac.
Yeah, that sounds good. Nice.
Okay, so it's all yours.
Cool in the game.
I like
I'm
the
gonna play
shirt.
the gym band
Unstoppable.
along with you.
Yeah, man, absolutely. The shirt is inspired by my wife, actually.
Oh, is it?
I wrote a song for her called Unstoppable, and this is the last shirt I have to wear on this little tour out to BC. No, that's not true. I wear it with purpose.
Yes.
I did forget that I was going to be filmed in it. 'Cause
No,
it's
no,
like,
it's
wear
good.
your own merch. But, for musicians and artists today, merch is about all we got left to make any money.
Indeed.
So I personally try and come up with some kind of concept that locks the artist or locks the fan or locks the enjoyer of music to the moment. And that's normally one of the inspirations. It certainly is, we're all probably at the moment of a change in our lives. Something's always happening. Something always punches us and shifts us to another direction, right? And when you really sit back and look at it, as long as you're positive in that moment, you get to choose, and you can just go in any direction you like. It doesn't have to be life-ending or life-wrenching. It can be, like I said, live in the moment. So I'm going to play a song called Baker's Creek Bridge that I wrote in Australia. And while I was there, I was going through one of those.
Yeah.
What am I going to do in life? I'm a musician who's been doing it for 30-plus years, and am I still going to do it? And the short answer is, yep.
Yep.
In 79 he was standing on Baker's Creek Bridge with a suitcase in his hand and his thumb out in the wind. And he didn't have a plan, just a 20 in his pocket. When he was young, he always thought he'd be just like his dad, Working 9 to 5 at the steel mill didn't sound so bad. Now he stands on the edge of the town, thinking about the last thing he ever said. I could stay here, I can move on, I can get closer or I can get gone. I can get a job, buy a house, settle down, or just walk away. I can stay here, I can move on. Sometimes it's hard knowing right from wrong. Like which bridge to burn, or which one to take. Old blue Chevy, well, it finally stopped. And when his hand hit the handle, it started raining down thoughts. He was happy and scared, anxious and unprepared. And the guy in the car said, "Where you going?" And he said, "Man, I don't really know. I can stay here, I can move on, I can get closer or I can get gone. I get a job, buy a house, settle down, or just walk away. I can stay here, I can move on. Sometimes it's hard knowing right from wrong. Like which bridge to burn, or which one to take. One last look behind at the road, then it all hit home when the car door closed. And the voice in his head, well, it wouldn't let go. I can stay here, I can move on, I can get closer or I can get gone. I get a job, buy a house, settle down or just walk away. I can stay here, I can move on. Sometimes it's hard knowing right from wrong. Like which bridge to burn, which one to take. Oh, like which bridge to burn, which one to take. Oh, yeah, In 79 he was standing on Baker's Creek Bridge. Thanks, man. That's nice. I dig it.
Oh,
I dig it, man.
wonderful song, man. Great
very
song.
much. Thank you so
I
much.
remember we were back in the backstage and we were playing some songs together. It was a good feel with the two of us.
Everything.
That's right.
Man. It's just like when you, that's the coolest thing about music, right? It's like when you find another person who's letting that music flow through you, we just fall into some magic.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the coolest thing. Rhythm is something that it should be like, I think personally, I think right from day one, rhythm should be a class that you take your whole life and fall into groove, man. Because everything radiates at a frequency, whether it be the lights, whether it be our heartbeats, whether it be the traffic patterns, everything's moving at a pace, you know?
It helps people be in touch with their bodies too. Lots of people grow up and they can't, clap when they're auto, or
It's
just
true.
all sorts of things you could connect with.
It is. It's so true. You know, you can. There's magical electrical energy between people, but that again is a waveform. You know, that's moving through us. Whether that be dancing, whether it be kissing, whether it be.
Well, that's why so many people during COVID were getting upset because they couldn't hug anybody.
I know.
Yeah,
I was
Weird,
one of those
yeah.
I
people.
mean, just a hug,
Yeah.
meant so much to everybody.
Yeah, like you're elbow bumping people, and you're just like, It's just not the same, man.
It's not the same.
I was at or that's not an Airbnb. It was just a B&B, like a traditional bed and breakfast that I stayed in Vancouver this morning. Yeah. And there was about there's 8 rooms in this place, and it wasn't quite full, but the amount of people that were in there. And the people that were in there were just magical in the sense they were all from a different place. Yeah. And so this morning, impromptu, we finished breakfast, and then I break out a guitar. Next thing you know, everyone's sitting around, and we're just kind of having this little sort of concert to 7 or 8 people. But every single one of them is just transfixed in the emotional explosion that they get to experience in that moment. And the fact that I'm one of the maestros of it, you know this moment, right? You're directing this energy between people, and you're watching them open their hearts.
Nice.
Man, thanks a lot for giving me this. I wish the currency was better. I wish we got paid a little bit more, but at the end of the day, we do get the currency.
The feel goods, are rich.
Sure. They truly are. Absolutely, yeah.
Speaking of tones, your guitar, what is it?
It's a Taylor.
It is a Taylor.
Beautiful Taylor,
and it's a different wood, unusual wood, maybe. It's got a different tone.
That
a very
is a
distinct
compliment I love. Thank you.
Tone.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I fell in love with it right away, and I don't know shit about guitars. And I say that to everybody who's ever seen me play guitar, go, what kind of guitar are you playing? That's a good question. Let's have a look. No, it's not the case with this one. This is a Builder's Edition, and I fell in love with the finish right away. And as a guitar player, I always say to guitar guys you're going to buy a guitar, don't go in with your eyes open, go in with your ears open, right? Like go in even with a blindfold. Have a couple people who know how to play it, and play it in front of you, and hear the guitar from the other side. And I didn't do that, but I did fall in love with some aspects about it. It's got this beautiful, nice little bevel here because it's the actual Builder's Edition. And you know this as well. When you're leaning over a guitar, this is a pretty important vein that goes through there, artery that goes through there. So it'll put your hand to sleep sometimes. The Cutaway also has a nice little bevel.
It's got a
I don't
bevel
really
there.
use it, but it's nice.
You might get down there once in a while.
The machine heads are classics. These are just so.
It is beautiful.
And I don't know. I appreciate that compliment.
As Tim says, distinctive sound too. I mean, I caught my ear right away.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, unusual. Nice.
What
cool. About survival during COVID? How did your music career go or not? Or
hardest time of my life.
Yeah.
If I'm being, again, fully transparent, it was the hardest time in my life because I feast off of the performance. I feast off of the energy that I get from other people when I'm in a room. And that could be 1 or 2 people. And while playing to the family is fun, they've all seen it and they've all felt it so many times with me. So it's not that innocent energy that you get from a new experience when you're playing for somebody. But on the positive side of it, it inspired a bunch of things. It inspired some songs. It inspired some concepts. It cleared my mind of what it is that I thought. And I gained, as a lot of people may not even have put it all together yet, but as we age, we gain wisdom. And I gained a lot of wisdom through COVID about how to maintain my own emotions and how to not let the darkness get too far in where it takes over.
Right.
And as an artist, we play with that. We dance with that level of emotion because we can come up with some really cool shit if we go into the darkness.
Yeah.
But when you're in the darkness, you can get stuck there. And you don't have a light to get yourself back out. And there's nobody else who's out in an audience that might be able to pull you out from that moment. So you can go into some dark places. So I loved it for that. I loved it for the creative side of it, but hated it for the lack of performance.
Right.
So and I love this. We're live, so we're together. But if you're by yourself and you're in a room and you're filming yourself in a room and you've got a few people who are tuning in online and they're coming in and out of the room in one song, you're just like, this is not the same as playing a venue.
Well, I did they asked me to do a concert here at the theater. It was 750 or 70 seats,
Oh, Lord.
And it was totally empty.
Oh.
It was totally empty. So I got up there and I started playing and I finished the song and it was like dead silence.
Oh, so weird.
And it was a weird feeling that never happened to me before. Yeah. At least, you get some applause or whatever,
Yeah, because you feed that energy.
Yeah, you get, and there was no energy coming back. So I started doing things like boo. I started going, boo! I'm going, who's booing me out there? just to keep myself going, But I know what you're saying. It was really strange.
Yeah, it was, and although we're getting to the other side of it, obviously the performances are opening back up. In fact, I'm probably booked more than I've been in years, like 5-6 years,
Wow.
because A, there's a demand, B,
Yeah.
I'm demanding it. You know, I'm
Right.
out there a little bit more aggressively going, hey, I want a show.
Yeah.
I'm coming out again in like I play in Port Alberni on Saturday
Oh, nice.
at Shars Landing, which
Yeah.
I'm excited about. And then I also am doing a tour across Canada starting in July
good.
8th to August 23rd. I'll be, doing the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of house concerts, a lot of like friends and people that I've met who gather their friends and family, and we just kind of sit.
But those are lucrative, aren't they? Like in a sense.
They're the
right?
best paying, but they're the best spiritually, because when you have a venue and people come to see you play, they've paid at the door, so they feel like, okay, they're here, but they also leave without saying hello and goodbye. And they're people, and they loved it, but you don't even know that.
No,
You're up on
yeah.
stage and you're packing your stuff up and off they go. At a house concert, they're there. They're hanging out. So you get to talk to
Everybody,
single person.
yeah, that's true.
Which is where the lucrative part comes in, because it's the soul handshake that makes the merch something that's interesting to people,
connection.
right? Because otherwise people are going, good. I'll see you next time. And,
Right.
You know, but when you're handshaking, they're saying like, hey, I'm a struggling musician. We'll be like, well, here's another 50.
I see. No
Feel like a bit of
qualms. No qualms. Yeah, yeah.
I consider myself a bard.
Right.
And, the bards would tell the stories of yesteryear, right, or yesterday, and even, conceptually what's coming up. And so it's, I try and bring that to the show and try and bring that to people's worlds and
Right,
the
yeah,
performance side of it through storytelling.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of music.
They appreciate it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm going to ask you about one story here.
Please.
The latest album. 5 albums with True North.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I did
But you
True
recently?
North. I did. I was signed with True North for my Garrity project, and I started that band back in '97, and then we were signed with them in 2000. We won a cool award. We won like Pop Indie Album of the Year award at the CMRRA Awards, or CMRI. I can't remember the actual acronym for some reason right now in my head, but it was kind of cool, and everything sort of was taken off, and it. Like a lot of situations like that, I had 5 band members, and we also had a bunch of crew.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
costly it was. I was doing shows with Great Big Sea and 5440 and some really cool bands, and my heart wasn't in it. So I quit. And then I came back to music through another project called My Favorite Tragedy. After the death of my mother, I started a project called My Favorite Tragedy in homage to her, because I feel like it's the tragedies that shape us as humans. When we get hit by something hard, we tend, and you probably know this, you tend to shift your whole mindset.
Oh, yeah.
And that radical shift, it's like you follow somebody who's raising money for something or who's winning some incredible award because they battled back. The hands are off. So that was that project. But then I realized very quickly that I can't make money as a band in today's market unless you have super pop music or super, And as I age, that gets harder and harder to sort of even put forward or even want to. So I started my own project, Easton, and I'm not signed to anything. I release my music. I have new stuff that's being recorded right now that I'm excited to get out there. And of course, one of the lucky ones was my last actual fully recorded album. But I've been writing songs and releasing stuff on YouTube myself for years.
Nice. Is that a nod to Willie? Any connection to Willie P? Or just that's your own song?
That's my own
Different?
song.
Yeah.
One of the lucky ones. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think you played that.
I did. Yeah, I
3 years
played
ago.
it.
Yes.
I played it at the event. It's an important. I have it tattooed on my arm. It's a bracelet that I give out at shows. It's important because whenever I feel like life's hard. My buddy Jeff Scott, he was a firefighter and a snowboarder, and he went up snowboarding one time and he came down and he severed his C4, and so he became a quadriplegic. And when he woke up, he was the most positive. That his parents are just incredible human beings. That whole family's incredible, but he inspired me so much when I first met him, and he was just in a boat, not being able to move, and he was coaching us all to get him out of the boat, and it was just so brilliant. and he took charge of a situation, and whenever I feel frustration, struggle, challenge, I think of Jeff and I go, that man has been through so much more than you could even imagine, North.
Yeah.
Chill the heck out. You're one of the lucky ones. You're one,
Yeah,
and
there you
he
go.
believes he's one of the lucky ones,
Right. Wow.
And to me, that's inspiring.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
inspiring. When people are
Yeah.
in a place where, like we go, oh, my back aches, and then meanwhile someone's got no legs, and you're just like, hey, shush about your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people can't walk.
That's right. That's right.
So, yeah, it's pretty cool in that sense. Not for them, for the situation, in the sense
Yeah.
of being inspired.
Nice.
So,
Well,
Who we got
Oh,
chatting there, Billy?
somebody named Stray Horse. Like the Jelly Roll, great tune,
Oh,
and
great, yeah.
also awesome vibe with North and good energy. Love it. Leanie Beanie, loved that song so much. You might meet Leanie in a few. Have you heard of the Leanie Beanie? She's a Campbell Riverite too, right?
I actually, you said Campbell River, and I just want to correct you because I'm not from Campbell River. I'm
No.
actually no, and
Where were you born?
I was born in Victoria, but I lived in
Oh.
Deep Cove, and so just outside of Sydney.
Oh.
Now I have traveled this
Oh.
island.
That's
I
not
did it my
Campbell
whole
River at
youth.
all.
No, it's not. But that's okay. That's okay. We can pretend.
I
I'm
don't
still
know how
from
that
Campbell
came
River.
up.
It doesn't matter.
Tim was the yay.
Hey,
She had a birthday show last night. It was great.
That's why the balloons are back
I
there.
Yes.
love it. I love
You
those
guys look
balloons.
good in purple. That's right. All right. Well, what's your second submission, sir? What do you want to share with us?
My second submission. Well, I have an affinity to this song because it's kind of for the people who are just average, right? We're all just kind of going through stuff, and we're all kind of in the middle of some maybe chaos, maybe nothing, maybe just simplicity of life. And so I met this incredible. I wrote this song with two other songwriters, and this man from Sunshine Coast, his name's Barry. He came to the songwrite, and he was just so different as a writer that I was captivated by his ideas, and so I knew that we needed to channel something. My buddy Brian was part of the write as well, and so we came up with this song about all these different characters that kind of go through stuff in life, and it's called Crazy Sometimes. Katie's a lady who drives a Mercedes, goes a little crazy when she's running late. It don't matter how much money she got, she can't buy the life she wants anyways. And David didn't make it as an actor, now all he's after is a little more laughter. At the end of the day, he works down at the local lounge, serving drinks to those who haven't quite found their way. It don't matter where you've been or where you're going, the only thing you really need to know. We all get lost, we all feel hurt, and we all lose sight of what it's all worth. And we all go crazy sometimes, and maybe that's why it all works. Thomas made a promise to his mother on the day he lost his brother. Said, Mom, I'm gonna take away your pain. But it's been 4 years and she's still in tears, and it's hard as hell for her to even say his name. It don't matter where you've been or where you're going, the only thing you really need to know. We all get lost, we all feel hurt, and we all lose sight of what it's all worth. We all go crazy sometimes, maybe that's why it all works. We all lose hope, we all get scared, and we all keep trying hard to get somewhere. And we all go crazy sometimes, maybe that's what'll get us there. Scared that she won't marry the man she had in mind. She's almost 35, thinks she's running out of time. Oh, she's caught up in the clock of life. And if only she could realize, we all get lost, we all feel hurt, we all lose sight of what it's all worth. And we all go crazy sometimes, maybe that's why it all works. We all lose hope, we all get scared, and we all keep trying hard to get somewhere. And we all go crazy sometimes, maybe that's what'll get us there. And we all go crazy sometimes, maybe that's what'll get us there.
great songs, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, it's all coming back to me. 3 years,
Yeah.
like nothing. It was yesterday.
That's so
It was good energy, and that was a lovely theater. The what's it? Sid Williams.
Sid Williams Theater.
Yeah.
It is a lovely theater, man.
Yeah.
Like it's just great sound, great. Again, it's comfortable. Like for that many people too. We had
Right.
300, I think, 350.
I think
Yeah,
so,
or
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was just everybody felt like a family. It was like we all
Yeah,
had this big
yeah.
group hug after.
Right.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure glad you're doing well, and amazing that you could make it on one of your Western legs, junkets.
Oh, I'm honored. Definitely.
How long are you on the island for?
I'm here till Saturday. Well, Sunday morning we head back over to Vancouver, and then
Right.
we fly out on Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
But then again, I'm back here in July. I have
Right.
a show in Parksville in July. I have a ton of shows
Nice.
coming up. I'm planning something for Victoria and
Oh, good.
a couple other places so far. But I've got, I think, 14 gigs already booked for the tour. So things
Wow.
are going pretty good. We just gotta,
Good,
you know
good.
the deal. You got to get legwork going, right? You got to
Yeah.
make contacts.
Momentum.
You got to find champions along the path.
Right.
People who are like, hey, I want to help you when you're
Right.
coming into town.
Nice.
And those are
Yeah.
the people I'm looking to,
Yeah.
meet and make friends with and
Nice.
keep doing what we do.
So you got to do it.
This is
got to
it.
do the work.
Yeah, man.
Great to see you.
Hey, this is a pleasure. Thank you.
So do you work mostly solo, or are you with a band at any time?
Now I'm completely
Just
solo. I didn't bring it today, but I have a kick pedal and some effects and stuff like that. When I do my full set, like I do a double set kind of thing, and it's very storyteller. I get very musical at times, meaning that I'm like, there's a darkness, and then we lift from the dark, and then we go and visit something, a little bit more heartfelt, and then I go into love, and then I go into frustration, and we go into change, and we go into all these emotions through the songs themselves to try and tell a story. I found that with a band, what ends up happening is, you probably noticed already, I talk a lot, and so when
No.
it's true, it's true. And when I'm with the band, they're standing around a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
And so my wife did a comparison of my show, and she said, from all the songs that you sang, 28 minutes. The amount of time you talked, 36. We might need to work on that. So I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes when I would be with a band, I'd say a couple of things, and people would start laughing, and the more they laughed, the more I would talk.
you get wrapped
And then
up
I
in
would start laughing at them, laughing at me, and it's like,
yeah.
it gets infectious,
It's totally true, right?
Yeah.
Because that I think is one of the beauties of playing by yourself. You'll notice as well, even when you're drumming with me here, I'm going slowing down. I'm dynamically giving pause, and I'm giving these moments. A band really has to be on cue for how I'm going to feel that, because I'm
Yeah.
directing that at my audience. So whatever's happening in them, I'm trying to, hey, I'm going to share this energy with you right now. So the band has to be a little
Yeah.
bit more on toes.
On toe. Yeah,
to get
yeah,
it,
yeah.
to understand the dynamics.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Strayhorse says, I can't speak. North's storytelling is brilliant. Nice.
That's very cool. Thank
Nice compliment. What's that?
He's also playing in 39 days in July.
You got North booked?
Well, we're going to.
Well, I was wondering. I
like
was
it.
wondering when I heard you say July, and I thought, I wonder if John's hearing
I
this.
already got 2 days worked out.
Oh, you do. Oh, good.
Hey, that's cool, man. I like it. Very cool.
Good work. See,
Hey.
it all comes around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, thanks for coming.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks very
thank
much
you.
for having me. I don't know if I'm clear.
You're gonna
You can hold it.
you're
Don't-
gonna
don't-
stay here with me, and
You could pick along with the goodbye
yeah,
song.
we're just gonna say goodnight to everybody and thank everybody for hanging in and watching the show. Mm-hmm. And also, Billy, we were gonna tell people we're gonna close her down soon.
It's so sad. After the first week of May with Michael Terrio, we're doing a Zoom one. I know we don't love Zoom, but for him,
Yeah.
well worth it. And next week we got,
Thomas.
that's right, Thomas Kinzel
Kinzel,
and
yeah.
Christine Helene. And it's going to be fun. They're doing the Valdi replacement date.
That was so funny when Valdi came like a month early, right? So I said to him, I said, Valdi, you're here a whole month early. He went, I am.
That's great.
I
That's
know.
So good.
He was fun. He was lots of fun. Anyways, we're just gonna say it's in the key of C,
Sure.
and you can sing along too. We'll give each person a little verse here. Thank you, everybody. Well, good night, everybody. enjoyed the show. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the show. Well, come on back next week and we'll play you some more. Say good night, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Well, good night, everybody. Hope you had a good time. Well, you know. Well, the Lord will be all sublime. All right, Billy, try it now.
Said good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this show. I said good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our show. It was great to see Northeastern again. I wish we had the Valdi wig, though. See you next week.
All right, take it down.
Good night, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this show. It was fun to be here, man. Just let it all go. Oh, I'm gonna see you again real soon, man. Oh, just watch me flow.
Say good night, everybody. Say good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody.
Oh, good night, everybody.
Well, good night, everybody. Well, come on back next week. Oh, and we'll play you some more. Good night.
All right, Mr. Northeastern, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
Great,
having me.
Great to see you.
A lot of fun.
Eugene Smith, Bill Levity, thanks to Longevity John and Dr. Ted Cadillac and Leanie Beanie the birthday girl. Yeah, see you next week.
See you next week,
Thank
folks.
you.
Like I loves you. If he did, he wouldn't break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart. He don't love you, and he never will, like I love you. Oh, no, he don't love you like I do. No, he don't. He don't love you like I do. No, he don't. Whoa, no, he don't love you like I